Welcome back to the Hot Wheel Room. Soon to become the Hot Wheel Lair as it is expanding. More news on that in probably an upcoming video fairly shortly. There is a lot of work going on in the Hot Wheels basement, which is going to become the lair. But for now, I'm going to give you a July haul video. This is just a few of the things I picked up this past month. Haven't been getting out as many videos as I would have liked to, but that's all about to change, hopefully, pretty soon. Anyways, we're going to be looking at some of the new M2 stuff from the Authentic series. A little bit of pop culture from Hot Wheels. And, of course, the latest release of the Retro Entertainment series from Hot Wheels. That's Case C. We've got all 5 vehicles. And Series 13 of Greenlight Hollywood. We're going to look at a few of those cars that I picked up, as well as some special hobby exclusive vehicles, the Holmatro. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Anyways, we're going to crack open a whole bunch of this stuff. Sit back and enjoy the haul. First thing we're going to look at is the Retro Entertainment series. This is release C, I believe, for 2016, and in my opinion, it might be the last. I'm not sure. I think it's getting near the end based on the vehicles that we're seeing. Highly repetitive release of vehicles. Not overly thrilled with this one. Excuse me. My goodness. But anyways, Back to the Future. We've got the Time Machine. Only a very minor difference in the casting on this one versus the many other releases we've seen, both in previous Retro Entertainment series and in the main line. But, you know, it's always nice to be able to get the chance to get that one again if you've missed it the first time around or if you're new to collecting. However, I must have about a few of these, and I'm not going to do a comparison in this video. We're just looking at what's out right now. Nice all metal, let's just crack that one right out. I got a couple of them, so. This one features quite a bit of detail on it. And the one thing I noticed with the Fusion machine, or whatever the heck it's called, it doesn't have the big bump in it like some of the other releases do, but they've done a really nice job on the tail lights, the license plate, and just overall a really nice car. All metal, of course. So you can compare that to some of your other ones if you have a few. Get some of this rubble off the table. The next one that is of interest to me was the Spectre Aston Martin DB10. I don't think we've seen this one before in the Retro Entertainment series. However, it has come out in some other, I think the James Bond lineup of cars. There was like an 8-car set. We might have seen it there, but this one is really well done. Really nice details on this one. Love those wheels. Rubber tires again. And not only is it a fantastic car, but it's got some terrific tampo work done on it. They actually got all of the headlights and taillights done, as well as a license plate. This one features a all-metal base as well. Okay, so that's the first two. The other cars I won't be opening because I only have one of them at this time. We've seen this one as well before, Scooby-Doo, the Mystery Machine. This one has been out many times, including in the main line for a while. Mind you, without such snazzy little Real Rider wheels. These ones are a co-mold style wheel with rubber tires by the looks of it. And pretty much quite similar to any number of the other Mystery Machines that have been out already. And yet another re-release, very similar to other vehicles in the main line as well. This one, I almost didn't even buy this one. It's the Enterprise NCC 1701. I don't really like collecting things that aren't Hot Wheels, you know, 1/64 scale with wheels. But I get that this is like a movie series type thing, but there's lots of movies out there. I don't think they need to be re-releasing the Enterprise over and over and over again. And quite frankly, this thing is like 50% plastic, so for value for your dollar, probably not there on that one for $5, whatever they charge. And the same goes true with the Batwing. This is the final vehicle in this release from Retro Entertainment. Love the Batman movies. This is the Batman Superman movie, but an unnecessary addition to my Hot Wheels collection. There are no wheels on this unit, so those two, just because I'm completing the series, I guess, but I almost didn't even buy them for that. So that's the Retro Entertainment series. Let's switch gears now quickly to Greenlight. We've still got some more Hot Wheels to look at, but here's what I like about Greenlight. You know, they follow a great hit show like Walking Dead. Maybe not everyone likes it, but they come out with lots of unique vehicles, and these are all metal, of course, so we're going to open those up. Another thing that they've released was the Breaking Bad. So, you know, in the same set series, they've got 6 vehicles in the Hollywood Series 13. And we've got some Breaking Bad mixed in there. We've got Walking Dead. And I don't know what else we got. Here's an old one. Series 6. We've got CSI. And these cars are really realistic. So that's pretty cool. I like seeing that kind of variety, and I think that Hot Wheels could probably do something a little more creative with their Retro Entertainment series. Here's yet another, this one's a new one, Series 13. Now we have seen a lot of these Jeeps, Wrangler YJs out from Greenlight in the last little bit, but hey, you know, they followed it right from, they even got the picture of it from the movie right on the back there, Patriot Games. You can pause on that if you're not familiar with that great movie. What else are we going to look at? The old Monte Carlo. The only reason I pulled that out here was we're going to do a quick comparison on the Breaking Bad. The year change. They've got an 85 Monte Carlo. This is an exclusive car, a hobby exclusive. Now we've got the 82, and there is a difference in the front end of this vehicle. We're going to look a little closer at those once we get them out of the package. Here's a cool truck, I thought. We've got the 2015 Chevy Silverado. This is like a racing support vehicle. Look at all the cool stuff in the back. So we're going to get that open and take a closer look at it. Here's an actual picture of the fleet. And safety team official rescue tool. You can pause there and read that if you're so inclined. We've also got M2. This is Release 35 of Auto Authentics. It's another 6-car set, I believe. However, I was only able to find 4 in my local Walmart, but that's okay. We'll get some more later. These cars are so authentically detailed and colored. We're going to definitely crack those open and have a look at them. Here's one that's already been cracked for you. Pop Culture. I don't normally collect Hot Wheels Pop Culture stuff. This is the 1980 Dodge Macho Power Wagon. That is a casting I collect, and I love it. There's the rest of the series, which I did have occasion. I could have picked that up if I wanted, but I don't know. I'm just not really big on the tampo work on these things, and more about the car itself. So when I got this truck, I was quite impressed to see the detail that they did do with the tampos. It's got the taillights well detailed. The Dodge on the rear tailgate. It's got the clear windows, nothing goofy there. Nice big black plastic base or box and a metal base. These are awesome Real Rider tires. Really cool. This thing rolls really well. It's been out in a few different paint variations, but I'd like to see if I can smudge out Batman there. I just want to bring it back to like just a gray truck with keep the tailgate type thing. Might do that. Everyone collects something different. That's just me. Let's crack open some of these Greenlights and M2s. I've got everything all cracked out of their packages now. We've got Greenlight and M2 on the table before you. We'll take a quick look at the Greenlights, but first the M2. I just love my M2 cars. I mean, check out the details on these cars. All of them with their opening doors and hoods and 40 to 50 pieces per car. Beautiful 55 Chevy here. And we've got a Pontiac Star Chief, a Dodge Royal Lancer, and a Ford Fairlane. Eye candy, I have to say. This is true eye candy. Won't spend too long on them because we've got a lot of stuff to look at here, but check out those little tail lights. Beautiful two-tone interior in there. Just a nice solid casting. Put together with Phillips screws. All metal. Very heavy duty. And here is another one. Again with the two-tone interior. Detailed dashboard. Nicely closing doors. All around a really nice car. Big authentic hood ornament or emblem on the front. And here's another one. No two-tone on this one. We've got the black dashboard. Interesting taillights on this one. These cars are something else in my opinion. They are just... I'm amazed that M2 is still able to sell these at the $5 to $6 range. Check out the interior on this one. Two-tone. Beautiful paint job on it. Nice little headlights. Awesome. The other great thing about M2 and Greenlight is they go perfectly next to each other. They sit same scale, and that's, for me, one of the most important things now with my collection is trying to find vehicles that are all the right scale with each other. The Hot Wheels are normally pretty good, but you do get the odd one that's a little off. Anyways, let's look at some Greenlights. My favorite one recently was the Breaking Bad Monte Carlo. This is the 82 Monte Carlo. And I commend Greenlight on being resourceful and innovative with their casting tools to actually bring so many different years of cars forwards without, a lot of other companies just can't do that because it's far too expensive to make a new mold for a slight body change in the same type of car over a couple of years. We've got the 85 Monte Carlo here by Greenlight and the 82. One thing I noticed was the engines were exactly the same, but the most notable is that the front ends reflect the actual cars. They did not just reuse the front end of the 85. This is the first casting that came out. They actually put on a new front end for this car. Although otherwise, I believe the casting was pretty much the same. So a very minor change. The 85 has a plastic spoiler that's carefully attached to the trunk, whereas the 82 does not have that. And of course there's a wheel change here. This one's got the Daytona 100 spokes or something on it. Interiors are the same, other than the color. Bases are the same. They've tried to replicate the flares that you would have seen on the 82 Monte Carlo with some very fine silver tampa work. You can see it here starting at the hood and moving back and from behind the rear window. However, these are just an illusion because the car is just as straight as the 85, whereas the real car would have had quite a noticeable flare in the body. I'm not going to criticize this though, however, because I'm just happy that Greenlight has done such a nice job of giving us the illusion of an 82, and from a distance it does look right. They got those lines just right, so I'm not going to say anything bad about that at all. I'm just, good job. The next one that I was quite happy to get was this truck here. And you can see all the detailed pieces that Greenlight has put into the back. Got an air hose here. Very fine work. We've got some compressors, some toolboxes, some welders, welding cables, and then of course all the other details that you normally find on their trucks and vehicles. All metal. Really nice paint job on that one. Let's just go head to head with a Hot Wheel. You can see these trucks do look quite nice together in scale. However, a marked difference in the level of detail on the Greenlights versus the Hot Wheels. Next, we've got that CSI brain fart here, Dodge Charger. Really nice job on this one. It's got the spoiler, very authentic tail lights. Great job on the engine. It's even got the tampos on the engine itself. 5.7 liter V8 Hemi. Very cool. Nice closing hood. Real solid car. And from The Walking Dead, these ones here, I didn't really show it before, but it's actually the car. There's the engine. There's actually the car appears in the show. Just a little blurb on the show if you want to pause on that, but the actual car, and they've done a nice job on it. This is a GTO Judge. Really nice all metal car once again. And then the other Walking Dead car of interest to me was the police cruiser. I think it's the same blurb here on the back about the show. But the sheriff car, I think it has an opening hood, but I wasn't able to get it open. Try as I might. Maybe it doesn't. I'll have to look back at my other Crown Victorias and check that out. But they've done a really nice job on this one as well. Authentic to the show. Right down to the license plate. And detailed wheels, as you've got little 5 bolts on them. Little 5-bolt hub pattern on it. Aggressive police tires. So there you go. That was the haul for this month, so far anyways. It's mid-July. And there's a lot more stuff I got to show you. I do have quite a bit of old cars here. I hit a flea market not too long ago, and that's going to be a whole nother video here because I've got a giant box just filled with crazy old stuff. This stuff that you see here is all awaiting a video. But of course the videos get far too long when I put too much on the table. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, happy hunting.